Killeen police on the hunt for robbery suspects this morning after a pair of incidents kept officers busy overnight.
Plus, another Central Texas police officer now out of jail accused of sexual assault.
Plus, a somber evening ahead for one Central Texas community following a boating accident that claimed the life of a 4-year-old. It's Thursday, June 29th, 2017. Final half hour of Good Morning Texas starts right now.
Breaking news, tracking storms. News Channel 25, Good Morning Texas.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for choosing to start your day here with us. I'm Tahish Chamoy.
And it's great to have you on this Friday Eve. I'm Vince Erickson. Erin Moran is in the Weather Center with a look at the highlights of our day ahead.
We're looking at a quiet day for us here in Central Texas. It is going to be warm and muggy, but this morning, kind of comfortable out there. It is humid, but we've got temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to the mid 70s. This afternoon, mid 90s with those humid conditions having us feeling a little more like upper 90s, if not triple digits. Once we head into Friday and through the weekend, we're staying hot and humid. That's really for the extended forecast in general. Also want to mention that Saturday morning, we'll be keeping our eyes on a complex of storms expected to be a little farther north of us. Some of the models suggesting that we could see some storms early Saturday morning. We'll talk more about this. Otherwise, we're just keeping an eye on isolated storm chances for the 4th of July, mainly to the north of us, but maybe a couple of isolated storms for that holiday forecast. So we'll talk about all of this, plus what you can expect for your Thursday. That's coming up in your Weather on the Fives.
And we continue with a breaking news story from overnight. Killeen police are trying to track down multiple suspects after an attempted robbery at a drive-thru and another robbery at a gas station.
Those two incidents happened within minutes of each other. News Channel 25's Brittany Verner joins us live now from one of those scenes. Brittany, what did police tell you?
Good morning, guys. Well, it was a very busy night for Killeen PD, and the scene here is clear right now after police say an employee at this 7-Eleven was held up at gunpoint. And this isn't where all of the action started. Police first responded to an attempted robbery at a Wendy's. It happened in the 1200 block of Fort Hood Street. It happened around 12:30, and an employee working in the drive-thru window says two men walked up to the window, and when she saw one of them holding a gun, she immediately ran, and so did the suspects. Then almost 20 minutes later, two men came into the 7-Eleven at the corner of Clear Creek and Elms Road. Police say two men entered the store, and one of them was holding a gun and demanded cash along with a package of cigarettes and cigars. After that, both of the men got away running east on Elms. Now, thankfully, no one was hurt in either of these incidents, and the suspects had a similar description in both incidents. However, police do not know if these two incidents were related. For now, reporting live in Killeen, Brittany Verner, News Channel 25.
Brittany, thank you very much. A Marlin police officer is out of jail on bond this morning after he was arrested and charged with sexual assault. A judge set 50-year-old Hector Gonzalez's bond at $50,000 after Texas Rangers arrested him yesterday. While Marlin police say Gonzalez worked for the department, they wouldn't comment further. The Texas Rangers will continue with the investigation, but haven't provided any more details on the case. News Channel 25 was there as he left the Falls County Jail yesterday. We tried to get his side of the story, but he stayed silent.
Excuse me, sir, did you have a comment for the camera? Do you know what you're accused of doing? Can you let us know anything? We'd love to get your side of the story. What did you bound out on, sir? Are you sure you don't want to say anything? We'd love to get your side of the story, sir.
We are working on getting the arrest affidavit to find out more details of the incident. There's no word yet on when his first court appearance will be. Of course, stay with News Channel 25 for more on this developing story.
Tonight, there will be a public viewing for the 4-year-old girl who died in a tragic boating accident in Temple. The public viewing for Caitlin Oliver will be held at the Crotty Funeral Home this evening at 7. That's in Belton. Oliver died at a hospital last Friday when she was hit by a houseboat at Temple Lake Park on Lake Belton and suffered multiple lacerations from the boat's propeller. Her father, Patrick, jumped into the water to rescue her, but became entangled in the propeller as well, losing both of his legs. The Killeen man who was operating the houseboat, 43-year-old Jason Bernal, was charged with criminal negligent homicide.
Time now about 6:35. Let's see what's happening weather-wise with First Alert 25's Aaron Moran. Aaron, those temperatures will be on the up and up later today.
Very quickly as we head through the late morning hours and into this afternoon. This morning we're dealing with mild temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to the mid 70s, and we have partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Temple dealing with a little more cloud cover this morning, sitting with temperatures at 74 degrees, humidity at 97%. But keep in mind that that breeze out of the south-southeast, about 8 miles an hour right now in Temple, doesn't feel too terrible out there, but no visibility issues, and we're not seeing fog developing for this morning, which is good news. And again, those temperatures 69 currently in San Saba. We've got 70 for Goldthwaite, 71 for Hamilton, 73 in Killeen, 75 for Waco, 73 for Corsicana, 75 degrees right now in Bryan College Station. I mentioned that humidity. Take a look at it across Central Texas, anywhere from about 87 to 100% humidity. That breeze has us feeling okay for this morning, but this afternoon, mid-90s, and humidity is still going to be here in Central Texas. Our wind is staying out of the southeast, about 15 miles an hour on average, with those partly cloudy skies and just spotty shower activity mainly to the east of I-45 as we head through this afternoon. So real field temperatures could be in the upper 90s and triple digits, and it only goes up from here. Look at the weekend. Sneak peek at the weekend forecast. Upper 90s for Saturday and Sunday. Wind out of the south, about 15 miles an hour on average. A 30% chance for a few showers and storms early Saturday morning. If you have any plans for Saturday, I think by midday Saturday we'll be clear of storm activity. Saturday afternoon, it's just going to be hot and humid, but keep in mind a few storms possible, especially for our northern counties early Saturday morning.
Time now 6:36. Here's a look at your morning commute from Waze. Getting reports of our first slowdown this morning. This is on South 31st Street in Temple, right near the Temple Mall and Scott and White Memorial Hospital. You see there as landmarks for reference for you. Really just about a mile stretch there of South 31st Street. So not a major concern, but just something to keep on the radar as you head out the door this morning. The main roadways, though, I-35, 190, I-14 looking good for you. But if more traffic pops up, we'll let you know.
A college dorm ripped open by a violent explosion. What investigators say is the cause.
And a shootout between police and an armed robbery suspect, all caught on camera. Find out how it all came to an end at 6:42. Time now 6:37. You're watching Good Morning Texas.